Japan trade, and they try to link Australian market with some European market. So a common market is existing and a kind of robust structure. But in addition to those emission trading type of carbon market, maybe we can discuss other type of financial mechanisms, market mechanisms, and think these other issues, developing countries' assistance. So those are the lessons from the past practices, policies, and measures and practices. So we should review those kind of existing frameworks. Second topic is an Asian perspective. In Asia, we have an East Asia Summit. The country involved in the East Asia Summit consists of Asia, ASEAN, and ASEAN three means Japan, Korea, China, and India. India joined in 1996, and recently Australia, New Zealand, the United States, and Russia are joined to the East Asia Summit. So those are the very prestigious high-level regional institutions in Asia-Pacific regions. And in APEC is other arena. So Peru, Mexico, Chile, Hong Kong, Chinese Taipei are member of APEC. And in the right bottom, you see the NEASPEC. NEASPEC is led by the UN ESCAP, Asia-Pacific region, laboratories. And in addition to Japan, Korea, China, Russia, North Korea, and Mongolia is a member of NEASPEC. And those are the very basic framework of the environmental governance in East Asia Summit. But as my previous speaker mentioned, very diverse in terms of the economy, in terms of the size of the country, in terms of the geography. So we are facing some difficulties to create a common framework for the environmental governance in this very diversified region. With regard to the local level, and I'm very happy that Professor Willman mentioned the Earth system governance is not only the Earth as a whole, but also the local, national, or regional. So the layer of the governance should be within the scope of this program. And in Doha, I learned that many developing countries are very eager to implement the so-called smart city type of projects or low carbon type of society within their countries, like Malaysia, China, Indonesia, Thailand. Many countries are eager to implement their own idea or own plan. And within the negotiation group, very controversial issue. But outside the negotiations, I'm very happy to learn many developing countries are excited about the implementation of the project. So the question is how to realize their desires. It means needs of governance, needs of mechanisms to implement those desires. And Japanese government are assisting, helping, working together with those countries. This is another. So finally, I have not prepared the conclusion, but I would like to raise some questions to all of the participants. The first one is, what is the principle and the guidelines for regional environmental governance in diversified Asia? And how can we establish common framework? The second one is, what is the new concept beyond Rio Declaration, the concept prepared 2 decades ago? And can we go beyond CBDR, common but differentiated responsibility? Or in other words, what is the new translation and interpretation of CBDR? Third one is, what is the governance for green economy? So we have the linkages between the private sectors, other actors for green economy. How can we create an institutional mechanisms for implementation of the program, as I mentioned in the slides, particularly the developing group. Fourth, what are the new methodologies on decision making for global governance beyond the consensus for voting? Yes, we can reach some consensus, but overnight, very tired and very controversial negotiations. So, if you have some wisdom for the quick decision making, it's most appreciated. Last one is social science and natural science relationship. Okay, thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Vice Minister. We've certainly addressed a number of issues that we'll be talking about over the next few days. There's lots of people in this room who've been trying to think about these things, and we'll hopefully have some things to say at the end of our 3 days. We have time for a few questions. So if anyone has a question for the Vice Minister, raise your hand. I'll use my chair's prerogative. You spoke a lot about some of the